Some of these questions you guys asked are super personal. I'm kind of nervous to answer them.
Will you share a birth video?
This is the birth video, guys.
Getting down to the nitty gritty.
I am already dilated.
If this Q&A gets cut short, it's because we're on our way to the hospital. A little insider information, baby name reveal, who all will be at the hospital. The strictest parent.
The internet has a lot of different horror stories too.
Our next 19, we are really close.
There's an emergency.
Finish it up in the hospital room.
Don't really care what's up around the bend.
It's our song and it's our story till the end.
So let's begin.
Every morning it never fails. Never fails. It's a good thing I have the Eufy S1 Pro, the world's first floor washing vacuum cleaner with an all-in station. It has transformed our cleaning routine. Eufy's removal effectiveness of stubborn stains, even up to 48 hours or later after dried, unbelievable compared to other robot vacuum cleaners.
Mopping mode. Start room cleaning.
It has 100% cleanliness under UV lights. The base station's clean water tank is equipped with an ozone generator. It utilizes tap water to produce ozone. Ozone water is injected into the mop water when it returns to the base station for water replenishment. The sterilization rate of ozone water is up to 99.99%. It's especially beneficial for those with respiratory sensitivities. I have asthma, so having a clean house and clean air, the ozone water, the way Eufy S1 Pro works is a huge blessing. You guys know we have the kiddo coming, child lock safety feature. Don't have to worry about that. Able to handle nighttime and low light settings with ease. We have literally programmed it to mop everything at 2 in the morning and woken up to a perfectly clean house. Not only does the Eufy clean and mop and dry your floor, when it redocks,
Returning to base station.
it's washed with a perfectly proportioned mixture of sterilizing water and detergent. High pressure mopping removes oil and dirt so it doesn't have like a dirty smell after. It mapped out our entire house. The S1 Pro has customized modes. Users can choose cleaning modes, suction intensity, water volume, and cleaning frequency. We can just leave out the living room and just do Duke's room. Make sure all those pet stains are gone. You have the quiet mode. You have the turbo mode, which is my favorite. Get her done. Pick your rooms, choose your combinations. Obstacle avoidance enables precision recognition of various dynamic obstacles for clever avoidance without impeding the cleaning of the ground. Get over here, buddy. Duke is now 130 pounds. But you know, with a beautiful pet like this, you've got paw prints, little stains, slobber, all that fun stuff. All the folks on YouTube need to know how messy you are. Hey boy, he thinks we're going on a trip. Atta boy. Are you messy sometimes? Yes you are. Having him in and out all the time, especially with the baby, we want to keep the place as clean as possible. Cleaning up those muddy paws, slobber, dog hair, and all the other things that come with pets. Are you protecting the home front? You don't have to refill and change the water every time. It does it for you. But I just want to show you how much it picked up and cleaned just from that one run. Oh my word. Look how much dirt. Unbelievable. And that's just from one clean just like that. We're back in the business with an absolutely stellar clean floor. If you want to check it out, go tap that link right in the description box. I've added my code right here just for you guys. Let me know what you think. You're going to love it as much as we do. Alrighty crew, getting down to the nitty gritty, all of your final pregnancy Q&A questions. And I say final because we are really close. We just went to our latest doctor appointment and doctor said everything is looking great. Let's get into it. You guys put these out there. Tiffany compiled them. I'm gonna read them, we're gonna bounce back and forth and tell you everything we know so far.
Some of these questions you guys asked are super personal. I'm kind of nervous to answer them, really excited, and kind of like in a weird way, like grateful that you guys even are interested in any of this stuff, especially as first-time parents. It's good to hear feedback, and I'm the type of person where I'm like, I love to know all scenarios of what everyone shared their birthing experience or they knew someone with birthing experience. That way, like, I know every possible scenario. So thank you for even being interested in even asking these questions. So we're really, really grateful. And in this video, guys, when we went to the doctors earlier, I am already dilated. She said, if you go to the hospital right now, we will take you.
If this Q&A gets cut short, it's because we're on our way to the hospital for delivery. That's how close Tiff is. I cannot believe I'm even saying that. Okay, let's get to it quickly because we got to get ready in case it's time.
Oh, also, I already had my last ultrasound too. She said, praise the Lord, as you know, when Hope passed away, we treated this as high risk as we could, just because of course you want to always be delicate with those situations. But through this whole pregnancy, she said it's been perfectly normal, perfectly healthy, whatever normal is to anybody. But normal for us is the kid is still here. So we're very happy with that outcome. Okay, let's start with question 1.
Real simple, boy or girl, we already shared it in our gender reveal. It's a boy. I was hoping for 2, 1 so far, 1 at a time. It looks like the way things are gonna go, at least for now. But it's a boy, and hence Tiff is wearing blue. Question 2, and I have got like more than 100 of these since we made this change. A lot of you guys are wondering
Big
what
change.
the new song in our intro is. Guys, actually, that is called Crazy Love. It's a duet I did with Tiffany on my American Dream album, and we filmed a music video for it in Italy. So the new intro song is Tiffany and I singing together on a duet. I love it. I don't know why I didn't put it in there to begin with, but it matches our lifestyle and our vibe perfectly. And of course, Tiffany absolutely aced it on those vocals. Crazy Love. That's off the American Dream album.
He's very sweet. Yes, you can listen to Crazy Love, Lawson Bates on anywhere music is downloadable or it can be streamed. You can also go on his YouTube channel under music videos, and I'm wearing a pink dress and he's down on one knee, and watch the video. It's really, really cool. It was filmed in Italy, like he said.
Unbelievable experience. Tuscany, San Gimignano, really all over. I don't even know all the cities we went to, but it's in the video.
Here's our engagement clip. When he's
Flashback to Italy. Oh my word.
yes.
Okay, we're back from that crazy engagement, Crazy Love. Question 3. This was a top question for sure. And we're still years away from this, but I guess people are very interested. Will you homeschool, public school, private school?
Every child learns differently. I'm a big advocate for parents' choice and how they want to raise their kids in that education. For me, I went to private school when I was preschool to 2nd grade, so it really wasn't that much. Then I was homeschooled 2nd grade all through high school, and then I, of course, did my online education for my bachelor's, and then my master's, I did all of that online too. So for me, I would love to homeschool. Not the best in math, so we'll definitely get help with that. But my goal, and I think something we talked about, was to homeschool. I had a really great experience. I was able to do so much activities and job and like stuff that I really wanted to pursue in addition to my academics. So what was your childhood like with education?
Like Tiffany said, everybody's gonna have different personal experiences, and obviously financially, you have to find out what works best for you. For me, I think the greatest aspect of homeschooling by far was having that interaction with your parents, letting them be the primary contributor in your education. I think made a huge difference, not just in the education itself, but in your bonding, in your communication style and development. We love homeschooling and want to make that something that we do, and just try to make sure that our kid gets every chance to have the best education possible. My parents did that for me, and that's what we want to do for them. Question 4 and 5. I'll let you go one at a time because these are going to be ends of the spectrum. What has been your favorite thing about and during pregnancy?
What's been your favorite?
This is about you.
I know,
not
I was
about
like,
me.
what's been your favorite? I know, but I feel like he's had to experience, even though he might not be like physically carrying the child, he's obviously, husbands have a really important role with the pregnant moms, and so
That's
I
right.
feel like they experience all the emotions that we go through because they're trying to soak all of our hormones and emotions in. I think, of course, the most fun part is being blessed with a child. I think life is so beautiful and it's a gift from God. I think recognizing we're entrusted with a kid is a daunting and like such a honoring and rewarding and scary task. So I really loved having, of course, feeling him kick and just seeing, like, I did not realize how much your body can go through. Like, I was shocked how much it can grow. And I think that's pretty cool just to be like, oh, I grew a human. Like, like I think that your placenta, too, for women, you grow like a whole new organ. Like, women's bodies can grow whole new organs and grow whole new humans. So that's pretty cool. I think the least one would probably be just, you know, with every pregnant woman, just it's uncomfortable. Like, especially being first time mom, it's new, so you don't really know what's going on. So you're like, oh, is that normal? Is this good? And just the normal stuff that comes with sickness, or you just uncomfortability with your body. You just don't really know what's going on. How about you? What was the most rewarding and the toughest part of pregnancy?
I think with the most rewarding, like Tiffany was sharing about, feeling our little man kick, hearing that heartbeat, especially after what we went through with Hope, our first child, and the miscarriage, knowing that he's in there, he's alive, and he's really already with us. We say he's gonna be with us soon, but he's with us already. And he lets it be known for sure. That's definitely the best part. And I don't think there's a worse part, but it's definitely adapting, and that's gonna be for the rest of our lives. Like right now, it's just helping Tiffany with uncomfortability, sitting, sleeping, moving, getting around. But when he arrives, it's gonna be so much more. Duke's in there seeing what we're doing. He's looking through the window. I'll show you a little clip of Duke while we're on the subject of dogs. How is Duke going to react to a new sibling?
I'm just laughing because Duke is literally right by our baby's window. So we love having our German Shepherd right by the baby room. He's just always walking back and forth.
He's here to protect. He already does great with kids, and he's got a very mild temperament and has a lot of fun with all the nieces and nephews. So I think he's going to acclimate very well to having a new little buddy in the house.
If you see his Instagram, he has a little doggy Instagram. It's called Law
That's right.
Dog Duke.
I'll put it right there.
And you can see him with all the little nieces and nephews and his mom, and he's just a fun dog.
And he turned 4 the other day. So we've got a 4-year-old
And a
and a new
newborn.
one. What are you both looking forward to most when the baby arrives? Tiff, you go first.
Figuring out its personality and just everything. I mean, I have no idea. Like, I think it's like anything you do in like
Just figure it out.
just figuring it out. Like, it's something so new and so exciting, and there's so much anticipation built up with it that when the baby finally comes outside the stomach, you're like, whoa, like, what do you do? Like, I think everything. I think it's just gonna be an adventure. I think anyone who's a parent knows that you just love this kid unconditionally, and it's such a roller coaster, and you just navigate it with God's grace and a lot of prayer and a lot of teamwork, and you're just so excited. I mean,
Yeah.
parents get excited when the little baby squeaks or when it like rolls for the first time. You're like, my kid is so amazing, it rolled. Like,
Yes,
can
we're gonna-
eat solid foods and use the restroom, like, you know, all that
We're
stuff.
already proud parents. It's just gonna get worse. I don't think how we're gonna feel can be quantified just yet till it happens. We're just gonna have to experience it.
I think traveling. I'm excited
Yeah.
to travel with the kid.
I am really excited for those kind of things. Seeing the world together, learning and growing. I have so many great experiences from childhood with my parents being very active, not just teaching us things, but learning together, going on adventures, building a fort in the backyard, even things that were technically sometimes people would say, oh, you're working on building a shed or something. But it didn't feel like work. When you're a kid, you're getting to learn with your dad or your mom and your siblings. All of those things are going to be amazing. Very popular question. Who will little man look like the most, do you think? We saw the 3D ultrasound. We shared it with you guys. Face is a little squishy in those, so you can't tell. I think he's going to have a lot of Tiffany in him. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And we'll definitely share with you guys. Tiff, who do you think?
I'm voting Lawson, but I have no idea.
Whoever he looks like, we're going to be thrilled.
I know.
I know that he's pretty big right now, and he has a lot of hair.
Yes.
And that's all we know so far. Seems to have a little bit of a personality. He was
I'm hoping
smiling
he
a
has
lot.
blue eyes, but I don't know. We both have brown eyes.
We both have brown. I think they're going to be brown.
Yeah, we know that.
Give us your date guesses on when baby will arrive. A little insider information. Our doctor did just tell us that Tiffany could literally go into labor anytime. So if we have to cut this interview short, we will, and that'll be the reason. He's due end of July.
Yeah.
But I really think he's gonna come a week early. I mean, he could come right now and it would be fine. We just have to buzz out of here and cut this Q&A short, finish it up in the hospital room.
We'll be answering questions when the baby's coming. We're like, so when do you think baby's coming? I think now.
I think now.
I hope on the due date, but I know it's only like less than 5% that actually comes. This is what we do with Lawson's family, my family. There's a huge group text with all of Lawson's siblings.
Everybody bets.
All of the spouses.
I have nailed it 3 times out of 30
He actually
babies.
has. Kelly Joe says, okay, they're going to the hospital. They're this much dilated. It's this time. Give us your weight and time.
Weight and time.
Yeah, so give us your guesses in the comments of the date it's going to be born, the weight of the baby, and the time of the baby. You think it's coming in the morning or coming in the night?
He was 5-something pounds the other day, so I would bet over 5. What personality traits do you hope your child gets from both of you? Let's not talk about the ones we hope they don't get. Let's say what they get. I definitely hope that our child gets Tiffany's sense of adventure, her attitude on life. She is a go-getter all the way. She loves doing new things, and I hope that he wants to see the world and just has a heart for people the way she does.
I love Lawson's joy. I hope that our child has a lot of joy for life and has a lot of willingness to always be an encourager. Oh, thank you. I feel like everything he said about me, he was just describing himself. I'm like, I don't know where he got all of that, but that was way too nice. The ability to want to just try everything and do everything and be kind and of course love the Lord. I hope our little boy is just like his dad. He's smart and he makes everyone feel included. Like he's just such a kind person, and I feel like it's really hard to find kind people in the world, and he just is always very kind. Everything he said about me, that's what he gets.
Big question. What is your favorite place you've traveled while pregnant? We've done a lot of travel while not pregnant, and we've done a whole lot of travel while pregnant. I know there's people out there that are like, oh, wait till this happens. You won't have that energy. Wait till this happens. You won't want to do that. I don't know, guys. Of course, there's adjustments.
Yeah,
I'm not being idealistic, but we're going to keep traveling. We're going to keep doing things and having fun together. So it's not going to stop us completely. There just may be slight changes to make it more compatible with the new lifestyle of 3 versus 2. Really 4. We count Duke. Okay, so to favorite place we've traveled while pregnant.
Our 2nd anniversary. We will share Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah. That was really special, really fun. We were gone literally the whole month of May.
We literally saw the Northern Lights for the first time. Absolutely stunning. Nothing like it in the world. It wasn't just Northern Lights. It was bold, bright, blow your mind Northern Lights like you would see like in a movie. It was unbelievable. We were out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. You'll just have to go watch the video. What an adventure, even while Tiff was pregnant. Favorite baby name suggestions. We are gonna do a baby name reveal for you guys. You have absolutely killed it on the baby name suggestions.
We love all of these baby names, and I wrote down a bunch because I always think like, okay,
tons of great names.
I want to like share them that way for moms. You're not gatekeeping all these names because they're really cool.
Here.
We've gotten Wyatt. We've gotten
love that.
Liam, Walker, Waylon, Easton, Wilder, Wesley. I have a little cousin Wesley, Wayne, Wade, Woody, Dawson, Diego, Knox, Winston, Jeremiah, Noah, Levi, Edmund, Carter, Ford, Bo, Nash, and Braden. There are even more that you guys
Tons of names. I guess
those are good names too.
Our next 19.
Yeah. So we just revealed all the names for the next of our children. These are the names, guys, of our baby.
These are great names. I love Wyatt. I love Walker. I love Liam. All of those are great names. Baby name reveal is definitely happening. If we didn't hit the perfect name recommendation that you had, drop it in the comments if it hasn't released
I already
yet.
have his little name card ready to go, guys.
Will you share a birth video? Lord willing?
Yes.
If everything goes to the plan, We will share a birth video.
This is the birth video, guys. No.
If she goes into labor, it will become the birth video.
Yeah.
But we will be sharing a birth video, which leads to another question. Who all will be at the hospital with you?
Popular question. Our hospital only allows 5 people like while you're in labor, and then once you give birth you're moved to another room, and then you can have as many visitors as you want. During the birthing process it'll just be Lawson, and then yeah, I guess we'll see who those other people are.
We'll find out when we get there.
You watch the
We'll
birth
show you
video.
guys.
We'll
If you
show
watch the birth video, you will find out.
Yeah.
Okay. I tell you, at least 3 people will be there. Me, Tiff, Baby Bates. Hopefully a doctor. That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
It'll just be us.
Very popular question. Didn't even think this one would be on the list, but here it is. Right in the important list. Who will be the strictest parent? Who will be the most lenient parent?
I would like Lawson to be the stricter parent so the kid will like me more. But in the end, I know that it's not about being liked. It's about raising a good young man who loves the Lord, respects his parents, respects others, is empathetic and compassionate. I don't know, I just feel like Lawson's so nice that
I try.
in a funny way, I would say like I'm probably the strictest and Lawson's more lenient, but I know in the end like Lawson's a good leader, a good guy. I think it will be equal because he loves me too much not to let me just be the strictest.
There are different personality tendencies and styles of leadership and growth as a couple. It's very important to have a unified front. I know from being a child myself at one time that if a kid thinks at all that they can use this parent against the other one to get their way or do this, they will take advantage of that. They're very smart. We will always be in agreement how we're going to parent. Of course there's going to be different personality tendencies, but the kid is going to always know that we're on the same team and we want what's best for the family and for them. Learn as we go, but definitely unified front. We are a team. What are you most nervous for about labor? Lawson, I think they mean like the whole pregnancy in general, because I don't have to do the work in labor. I just have to be there to support. So that's all on Tiff. But what I would be most nervous about is, of course, health. Pray for God's guidance with the doctors, the medical staff, the whole team Tiff will be working with for peace in our hearts, and that everything would go perfect. The way it should go is easy on Tiffany. It's possible.
The internet has a lot of different horror stories on birth experiences, so I'm like trying not to read that.
Don't read the World Wide Web.
Yes, but I also know the realities of it. Passing out, or like a lot of
no passing out, no
like-
blacking out.
I know your first one is not short. I think just any of those extremes, or if there's an emergency. I'm not nervous as I am just I want to know what's gonna happen, and I don't. I know they won't let you eat, so I'm like, I'm gonna stop on the way and get food. I think the catheter, if I end up with an epidural, so we don't know.
Thank you guys so much for all your questions. This has been a blast. Next time we see you, maybe little man will be right here in our arms and he will just be happy as ever. We are so excited, grateful to God for this opportunity to raise a child. We're going to do the best we can, and we really have loved all of your advice throughout the pregnancy. It's been amazing. So many kind messages, different recommendations, even gifts that some of you guys have sent for the baby room here. It's all coming together and he'll be out of there soon. You hear that, little buddy? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time for more Bates Family Adventure from Nashville, Tennessee. Adios.